Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
And the Enforcer.
And welcome to our AEW Revolution 2023 Predictions Special. That's right. This Sunday, of course, we're going to be live on the Twitch and on the YouTube watching AEW Revolution. You know, say what you will about AEW and their creative. The matches are usually pretty good. Again, right now, there are 8 matches on the main card. I'm sure they'll probably announce some kickoff show matches at some point. But right now, we've got 8. And it looks like, I think from what you said, Larson, Tony Khan doesn't plan on adding any more after Rampage. So for the main card, this seems to be it.
I would think this would be it. This is based on some tweet following his media call today. So he could wake up Saturday morning and change his mind, double the amount of matches. Who knows? But for right now, Thursday, about 8 p.m. Pacific, 8 matches. So that's what we're going to go with.
Now, for the Friendo's Big Red Predictions Challenge, which you can participate in by going over to the Going In Raw YouTube channel and clicking join, or by going to patreon.com/Steven Larson at $5 and up, and you can click or just join that tier, and we will have our predictions form up for you guys after Rampage for you guys to fill out. And yeah, you can become the new digital Big Red champion.
Yep.
Of course, me and 2 other friendos.
Antoine Gomez, Dwayne Huff.
Thank you. Are walking in
Appreciate
with
you.
1 extra point thanks to Elimination Chamber. But let's go ahead and get this started. What's the first match on the agenda?
First one I got here, you got The Elite, the Elite taking on House of Black. Steve, who do you got?
I have got, let's see here, The Elite with 2 confidence points. That's my head, not my heart. They just won those titles. I know they've defended them against AR Fox and Top Flight, but they haven't really had like a meaty feud. I don't know if they're going to have a meaty feud. This isn't a meaty feud because it's all based off of a light switch going on and off.
Right.
So I feel like it's probably going to be the Elite going over here. Hopefully this will lead to like a singles feud between Malachi and Kenny, which is really what I want to see. That's a match I want to see. But yeah, it hasn't been much of a feud. I feel like the Elite are going to win this, but I only have 2 confidence points because I don't know. I would love to see House of Black walk away with these titles.
Yeah. What about you, Enforcer?
Okay. This is where I am clearly with the Steve conspiracy. Checked out, done, pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Elite are going to drop these trios titles.
All right.
House of Black, 2 confidence points.
All right.
And the Elite from here on out are just going to do like product placement, just BS.
Okay.
That's it. That's all we're going to get until November or whatever the thing is. I am buying into the Steve conspiracy. They said, no way in hell we staying here.
All
right, fools. We're going to give you limited TV.
That could be. That's why I have so few confidence points on it.
Yeah.
I'm going to agree with you, Enforcer, that House of Black will win the trios title. I'm not buying into Steve's conspiratorial nonsense, however, quite yet.
Okay.
Oh, boo.
Here's the thing. You got 3 members of House of Black in the ring. You got 3 members of the Elite. And I know the Elite's got Brandon Cutler. He has shown no propensity towards knowing how to turn off light switches. Julia Hart, for all we know, could be the master at turning off the light switch. If she's not ringside, she could turn the lights off. We heard the fight happen at the ramp. Same thing could happen during the match. Lights come back up. Malachi's pinning Matt Jackson.
Don't even get to see Black.
Oh, dude, that would be great.
House
That's true blackout. That's true blackout maneuver.
All right, I like it.
2 confidence points.
I like that we are already got some split decisions here.
Love it.
Good stuff. Next,
hot stuff.
I have a feeling we're going to all agree on this one. Next, Christian,
Christian, creepy little bastard
versus Jungle Boy Jack Perry. Enforcer, who do you got here?
Well, I hope I'm in line with you guys. I mean, the old timer here to put over the new Jack Perry here. I would think Jungle Boy here very high because I figure, why are we doing this if it's Christian? What have we put all of our time into for Jungle Boy? Other than that Hobby Lobby tombstone, but Jungle Boy or Jack Perry, as they seem to be calling him, 7. I've got.
Yeah, I've got Jungle Boy with 8. I've got all my confidence points on Jack Perry here because there is no way that they're going to have. They both need to get this done, get it over with, move on. And yeah, this is I'm more confident about this than I am MJF versus Danielson.
Wow. All right.
So I got 8 confidence points on Christian Cage.
What?
Losing.
Oh,
You got us.
you got us, brother.
Well done.
You told us something.
I got 8 on Jungle Boy. Yeah, he's going to win this. Christian beat him with one arm when they had the match before Christian had to take his leave because he tore his tricep. Yeah, Jungle Boy's winning this. Hey, confidence.
Gotta be. Right? Gotta be.
I love it.
Next, no Jericho Appreciation Society allowed. Chris Jericho taking on Ricky Starks. Now, the go-home math would seem to indicate clearly that Ricky Starks is going to win this match. However, don't go there for a second. I know. However, Jericho's pretty clear. He's like, the Jericho Appreciation Society can't be there ringside. There's a lot of murmur, a lot of talk online about someone else helping Jericho win this match.
Mitch.
Not going to happen. Starks 6 confidence points.
I love the build and then the swerve. Thank you.
Good.
Appreciate that.
What do you think, Enforcer?
I think what's gonna, like you said, we're having a feud in reverse. So let's just end this shit because I really want Ricky Starks to move on to something else that is not JAS involved at all. Please, Starks get the win, 6 points, move on. Let's put him in something prominent, not a placeholder like the Appreciation Society.
You know, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing is that right now Starks has 1 win. Jericho typically extends his feuds out quite a bit. So I could see in this case them going to a 3rd match down the line. However, so in this match, I've got Chris Jericho losing to Ricky Starks, but I only have 4 confidence points on it. I'm not very confident about it. I don't think it's go to a 3rd match. Ricky, unless they want to keep on the illogical booking of this particular feud. Starks wins.
You know, if they're doing this feud in reverse for reals, then it would make all the sense in the world for Jericho to cheat to win.
Yeah,
because that should be what instigates the elongated feud.
I mean, that's the thing. Jericho Appreciation Society being banned from ringside. Jericho is clever enough to bring somebody else in on it. I could actually see that. What I said originally, I could see as a possibility, which is why I do only have 4 confidence points on this.
Yeah. Next up, we got John Moxley taking on Hangman Adam Page. Steve, who do you got?
I've got Hangman Adam Page will win this match with 5 confidence points. I probably could go higher, but I'm pretty much confident in all the other matches. Hangman needs this win unless for some reason they decide to extend the feud, but they shouldn't. This is Texas Death. It doesn't get much more brutal than this. Both men are going to bleed. I'm really looking forward to this match. I think Hangman has to win this. So I got 5 confidence points on this.
What about you, Enforcer?
Right. We all love Hangman here. We all got a soft spot for Hangman. The 3 of us. And this is one of these ones where even if it doesn't make sense, I want Hangman to win, and that's where my heart is. Hangman with 5, but it makes sense for, they've said, hey, I don't like the way that I beat you the last time. This has to be that stamp, that thing that says, hey, Hangman can handle some death in Texas. We're good. We got it handled. Hangman with 5. It's got to be, but this, I think, match of the night. For sure.
Yeah. This is gonna be a bloodbath. It's gonna be awesome. I have Hangman with 5. The only reason I don't have more is because, as I mentioned on our AEW recap today, more often than not, when Hangman puts himself in a situation that's outside of his element, he generally comes up short. And being in a match called Texas Death, it's outside of his element. So is this going to be a huge character beat for him, where he actually manages to do something that's outside of his comfort zone, or is it going to be the same old pattern with Hangman? So it makes all the sense in the world for Hangman to get this win. So I got Page with 5.
Yeah.
All right.
Next for the tag titles, you got the Gun Club taking on the Acclaim, taking on Triple J, taking on Orange Cassidy and Danhausen. Enforcer, who you got?
Okay. This is where I think Tony Khan's love of numbers is going to show up. I was foolish on Dynamite not to take a +2+ deltas in Danhausen selling merch and Orange Cassidy. I think best friends thrown together are going to win the belts here. 1 confidence point.
Wow.
They even mentioned you've got more room in this JanSport in that thing before they were going to go. So one of those tag matches, as long as that All Atlantic or those titles is going to end up in that JanSport at the end of Revolution. But 1 confidence. I'm going out on a limb on that.
Interesting. Steve, how about you?
Man, I might change my pick before all is said and done, before the noon deadline on Sunday.
Yeah.
Right now, I've got the Acclaimed getting them back. So I've got the Acclaimed with 1 confidence point. Enforcer brings up a really good point, though, in that Orange Cassidy. Pac was the first double champion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I believe so.
Was Orange Cassidy a double? No, Orange Cassidy
Pac
wasn't.
had
No,
the
because he was
All-Atlantic
the
and
trios. Yeah,
champ. Yeah,
that's right. As I sent a row of thumbnails on AEW's YouTube channel to Larson earlier today, and 3 out of the top 4 videos were Orange Cassidy videos with just an ungodly number of views, and the 5th most watched was CM Punk's return. CM Punk's return did I think a third of the views. It was 15 million versus I don't know, it was 40 million for Cassidy. And when that little kid came in the ring, it's obnoxious just how much he does, I guess, for the company. Orange Cassidy does. That's why he's always featured. That's a really good point, Enforcer. Right now, I've got the Acclaimed. My heart says Triple J. My head says the Acclaimed, but my head might end up saying Best Friends.
Right.
In the end, it's probably going to be in the Guns.
It's going to be the Guns retaining.
That's why I only got 1 confidence point on the Acclaimed. Larson,
why 1 point's there.
I feel like this is the moment of the night when Tony Khan really lets us down and keeps those belts on the Guns. I got Ass Boys 1 confidence point because he thinks
it's probably right. Yeah,
because he thinks it's advancing a story.
And
I honestly kind of feel like Danhausen's probably in this match to eat the pin. Doesn't win a lot. But I don't want the Ass Boys to win. I want the Acclaim to get those belts back. And assuming FTR is not coming back, at some point the Acclaim will get these titles back. But something just tells me it's the Ass Boys going to walk out with the belts.
You know what? That's actually a really good point. And here's why. Also, when the Acclaimed wins these titles back, it's not going to be in the same match with somebody who's really popular like Orange Cassidy and Danhausen.
Yeah.
So again, I might end up changing it to the Guns by the time said and done, because I'm just getting swayed left and right here. You know what? Screw it. Maybe I'll change it to Triple J by the time.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, right.
Just, you really want to see
you.
That'd be amazing. That'd be awesome. Yeah.
Speaking of potential new champions, we got the TNT title match. Samoa Joe taking on Wardlow. Everything in this story seems to indicate Wardlow's beating Joe and getting that title back.
Yeah.
Especially after the interview with JR, talking about his dad. It seems like they're trying to make Wardlow more relatable. I got Wardlow 3 confidence points.
Yeah, I got Wardlow with 3 confidence points as well for everything you just said. I'm not confident about it. I just want this to end with Hobbs having the title. That's all I care about. But everything says Wardlow. Dude, he took his hair. He's got a dead dad. This is Wardlow, right?
Yeah, it's got to be Wardlow.
Yeah, I think so. They try to actually create something more than just us living in Wardlow's world. Gave us a backstory, a reason why chopping the hair meant something. If Wardlow is to lose this match, what does Wardlow do? He's just sitting there looking like a sad sack next to JR next week.
I mean, I'll be honest with you, man. He could be MJF's next challenger. You know, Wardlow was at his best when he was with MJF.
Yeah,
and MJF can find a bunch of different ways to cheat and make Wardlow still look good as sort of a make good to Wardlow, and maybe get him kickstarted back to where he should be, which is back up to the main event scene. But maybe he can go there, dip down, back down. He can win any of the number of number 1 contender matches. So they could use this as a way to get him back up. But I don't know. I just at a safety sake. Plus, Samoa Joe's probably just going to be doing Ring of Honor stuff from now on.
How about this? What if Wardlow wins this belt, Okay, immediately he says, I want MJF for this. But MJF says, you got to drop that TNT title belt on Wednesday. Boom, you have the match. Wardlow or Hobbs gets that belt with the home crowd. Everything's good. Now you've set up. Wardlow won it up to the main event, like you said.
Mm-hmm.
Feud with MJF, and then he can work his way back down and then back up.
Could be.
Who knows? Who knows? Next, for the Women's Championship, you got the champion Jamie Hayter versus Saraya versus Ruby Soho. Steve, who do you got?
I got Jamie Hayter with 6 confidence points. I mean, I don't know what the story's going to be. Ruby Soho, is she going to choose a side? I don't see her winning the title unless she's chosen. Look, I guess maybe it's possible she chooses to go with Saraya and Tony. And for some reason, Saraya's cool not winning the title and putting it on Ruby because she'd have to, that's the only way this would make sense for Ruby to, I don't know. Jamie's going to win this. She's going to retain. Ruby will probably make a decision or she won't. I'm kind of confused by all this.
Yeah.
So I got Jamie with 6.
About you, Enforcer.
Yeah, that's why I have very weird booking feelings because I feel any way you book this, it's weird. I actually have Ruby winning this one and continuing the confusion.
Okay.
Her having the belt.
Okay, yeah.
Her having the belt. I got 3 on it. Ruby holding that belt continues the thing. Then now that she's curried the favor of having the championship, does she start to build a group to annihilate these other two?
That could make sense.
Get more women involved in the one segment that they do on Dynamite for them. More factions, more groups of all this, more intrigue. I'm just wishfully fucking booking here. That's it.
Enforcer, how many confidence points do you have on Wardlow?
4.
4. Okay.
Yeah.
I have no idea, honestly, who's going to win this match. And actually, looking at it here, I probably have way too many confidence points considering how little confidence I have in the pick. But since I don't know, champion retains. I got Hayter with 4, but I really don't know.
What did you have on Wardlow Samoa Joe? Yeah, 3, right?
3, yeah.
Where'd you put your 6?
On Starks.
Okay, that makes sense.
Same as
okay.
me, yeah.
Because the situation you lay out, Enforcer, where Ruby wins the title and now she has all the bargaining power because she's champ.
Yes. Yes.
Are the two sides going to try to recruit her even harder, or is Ruby going to try to start her own group? So there's a lot of intrigue if Ruby wins, but I might change before Sunday. But I got Hayter with 4 right now.
I'd love to see Ruby win that title. By the way,
absolutely,
that'd be awesome.
The crowd would go crazy at Chase.
Yeah, but the crowd also loves Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
They do love hate. Yeah,
they do.
That's true.
They do.
It's true.
Finally, a main event: MJF taking on Bryan Danielson. Enforcer, who do you got here?
I'm one. You know what? Now with MJF, how by hook or by crook he didn't want this match. Didn't say anything at the end of the promo. Who wins that? Is it because Danielson threw an F-bomb? Did he stand tall? So, I have right now MJF with 8. That's the most confidence, just because MJF just got this belt a couple months ago. Honestly, I would love for Danielson to win this one, but I don't see it. I'm intrigued to see how this is going to go. If it's going to go the full length. Is there going to be some sort of bullshit stoppage from MJF? I don't know. I want to see what's going to happen here. But MJF with 8, but this is the most unsure of something happening. I could see Danielson winning by disqualification, some things, but then not getting the belt. Some BS like that. But yeah, MJF with 8 right now.
What about you, Steve?
I got MJF with 7. I think it's probably going to be like one fall heading into the last couple minutes. MJF hits a dick kick or a dynamite diamond ring shot and wins.
Yeah. I
think that's probably how I see it. That's how I see it going.
Yeah. Right now, I got 7 confidence points on this one as well. As much as I'd love to see Bryan Danielson get the win here, unfortunately, I got to pick Bryan Danielson to lose.
No.
MJF, 7 confidence points.
And
and
I love how much you've embraced wrestling news now, even though you don't watch it.
And I just hope the outcome feels predictable, but I hope they give us something during the finish of the match that surprises us. I'm not expecting it. I'm expecting a kick to the front area and or a shot with the Dynamite Diamond Ring.
Yeah.
But
we all go home.
If you really, sorry, go ahead, finish.
No, I was going to say, would it be something if MJF actually pulls out some crazy wrestling move to get the win?
Yeah.
If there's some moment during the match where he's like, man, if I win this way, I'm just proving his point. But he's sort of like, I'm not going to say he's one dimensional as a character, but I don't know if he's got the awareness as a character to care about that.
Yeah, I think it's apathy about it. Yeah.
Right. That's going to be the interesting thing if they actually try to explore, hey, winning the greater battle here, because Danielson come out and say, hey, but everybody come out and say, hey, the only reason you have that, the only reason you beat me is because of the, because of the Dynamite Diamond. I'm trying to make a point of being all serious. Hey. Well, anyway,
hey, sorry.
Is MJF gonna have a moment of reflection where he's like, I need to beat this guy clean? No, I don't think he's going to, but it'd be cool if they did.
He's completely apathetic about the idea of winning the match on even footing.
The right way.
He doesn't care. He doesn't care. He wants to win. That's all he cares about.
Yeah.
That's the character,
right?
But I would love to see some dimension to the character and have him have that moment, have him make the realization that if I beat Danielson clean without cheating, I shut everybody up.
Yeah.
Yeah,
shut everybody.
No one can say, hey.
He needs to stop and say, hey,
I won clean. Hey.
I don't give a shit. Von Wagner seeped into our Von Wagner / Patrick Sparks.
That's his character there. He bleeds into AEW. That's
my goodness.
All right. Anyways, hey, let us let us know what you guys think in the comments below. Well, who do you think's going to win these matches? Thanks for watching. We appreciate it. Hit that subscribe button, notify bell, and till next time, we'll talk to you later.
Goodbye.
Later.